Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel Maths Vibe. Today in this video we are going to learn about finding rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Now these type of questions are there in your class 8 exercise 1.2 NCERT maths books. Okay, in our previous videos we have learned about what are rational number, their type, needs, and what is the difference between a fraction and a rational number. And also we have learnt about in one more video that why rational numbers are represented with Q and not with R. And today in this video we are going to learn about how to insert rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Now let's talk about natural numbers first. If I ask you that in how many numbers are there between 5 and 10, you can easily answer that there are 6, 7, 8 and 9. These numbers are there between 5 and 10. Okay, so there are 4 numbers which are there between 5 and 10. Even if I talk about whole numbers and I ask you how many numbers are there between 0 and 8, then you can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These numbers lie between 0 and 8. The total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 numbers between 0 and 8. Right? Now this was about natural numbers and this was about whole numbers. Now let's talk about integers. Now if I tell you to write any 2 or 3 integers between -5 and say 10, you can write so many integers between them, right? Between -5 and 10 there lies so many integers like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now these all integers, they lie between -5 and 10. We can simply say that, right? We can say that there is a definite number of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers between any two natural numbers, whole numbers or integers, right? Now let's talk about rational numbers. If I tell you that find out how many rational numbers lie between -1/10 and 3/10, then see these two are like fractions. Now what are like fractions? Like fractions are the fractions whose denominator is same. So these two are like fractions. Okay, so we can just see their numerators, that between -1 and 3 how many numbers are there? It is 0, 1 and 2. Now if I want to find out rational numbers, then I will say that between -1/10 and 3/10 there lies 0/10, 1/10 and 2/10, right? But now if I tell you that you don't have to find only 3 numbers, you have to find at least 10 numbers between -1 and 10 and 3/10, then what will you do? Then what is the method? Always remember that between two rational numbers there are infinite irrational numbers. Yes, let me repeat it one more time. Unlike natural numbers, whole numbers or integers, the number of rational numbers between two rational numbers is not definite, which we will see further. So suppose if we have -1/10 and 3/10 again, and we don't want to find 3 numbers, we want to find at least 10 numbers between them. What will you do? You will multiply it by 10. Okay, both the fractions, alright, or both the rational numbers I should say, you will multiply and divide by 10. So it will be -10/100 and 30/100. Now you will see that these two are again like fractions. So between -10 and 30 there are so many numbers, right? You have -9, -8, -7 and so on, and that can go on till 29, right? So you can choose any numbers between them. So you will write 10 rational numbers between -10/100 and 30/100 are, you can take any 10 numbers. You can take -8, or you can take -7, -6, 0, 1, 12, 20, 22, 25 and 29, right? And you can simply write the denominator as 100, and here comes your 10 rational numbers. Okay, so these are the 10 rational numbers between minus 1 over 10 and 3 by 10. Now let us suppose another set of numbers, say minus 1 by 4 and 5 by 4. Now these two are again like fractions. Let me remind you, like fractions are the fractions whose denominators are same. Okay, so I want to find now 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. The method is multiply it by 10. Okay, so multiply the numerator and denominator both. Okay, remember this thing. So it will be minus 10 over 40 and 50 over 40. Now again they two are like fractions, right? And we know that between minus 10 over 40 and 50 over 40 there are several numbers, right? We ranging from minus 9 till 49. We can write any numbers that we want. Okay, so let us take any 5 numbers. Let's say minus 8, then minus 2, 11, 15, 44. The easier method is that now the denominators are same. You don't have to look up to that. Okay, just take the numerators, write the numerators like this. The denominator is going to be same only because they are like fractions, right? Over 44 over 40. So that's it. These are the set of 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Very easy. Suppose we have a question that you have to find 3 rational numbers between minus 2 and 0. Now, are they rational numbers? Think. Yes, they can be written in the form minus 2 over 1 and 0 over 1, right? So it is of the form P by Q, right, where P and Q are integers, Q is not equal to 0, and P and Q are co-prime numbers, right? Now we have to find any 3 rational numbers between them. Now see, they are again like fractions. So what you will do, you will multiply this by 10. Okay, so it is minus 20 over 10 and 0 over 10. Now they are like fractions, the denominator is 10 only. Okay, and between minus 20 and 0 we have so many numbers, from minus 19, minus 18, so on till minus 1, right? So you can take any 3 numbers between them. Let us suppose I have taken minus 18, minus 11 and 4. Okay, in the denominator you just have to write 10. So these are the 3 rational numbers between minus 2 and 0. Okay, now supposing if any case I want to find out 50 rational numbers between them. Okay, 50 rational numbers. So then at that time multiplying by 10 will not help. No problem, I will multiply it by 100. Remember, the more rational numbers you want, you can keep on multiplying by the multiples of 10. Multiply it by 10 first. If you are able to get the required number, well and good. If not, then multiply by 100. And still if you are not able to get any number, which is very difficult in your case, okay, then you can multiply by 1000. Now let us suppose you have another set of rational numbers, say 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. But now if you will observe it closely, you will find that they are not like fractions. They are unlike fractions. So our first step will be to convert them into like fractions, right? Now there are 2 methods. Either you can take the LCM and do the longer method and all that, or you can act in a smarter way and you can see that the lower number, okay, the lower number and the greater number, the bigger number and the greater number. 4 comes in the table of 2, right? At what number? 2. 2 2s are 4. So firstly you will multiply this by 2. Now when we are saying multiply, then it is multiplying the numerator and denominator both. So it will be 1 by 4 and 2 by 4. Okay, even if you will take the LCM, even if you do all that stuff, the answer is going to be same over here. Alright. So firstly, the first step is always, whenever they are not in like fraction, the first step is always convert into like fraction. just convert into like fraction. Okay, then everything else is just the same. We have to multiply it by 10. So it will be 10 over 40 and 20 over 40. Now if I multiply if I see 10 over 40 and 20 over 40 and I tell you to find out 10 rational numbers between them, then you will see that between 10 and 20 there is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There are 9 numbers. We don't have 10 numbers. So if I multiply it by 10, it is not going to help me out. In this case, we have to multiply it by 100. Okay, or either you can multiply here by 10, okay, or you can multiply this by 100. So the easier method is that you have already multiplied it by 10, okay, and we have got this answer. So just multiply this by 10. So it is 100 over 400 and 200 over 400. Now they both are like fractions, and now we have to see the numbers which comes between 100 and 200. Now between 100 and 200 you have so many numbers. Finding 10 numbers between them is super easy. So now between 100 and 200 there are so many numbers ranging from 101 to 199. You can take any 10 numbers of your choice. We will take 102, 108, 111, 121, 160, 154, and 4 more numbers, 163, 175, 186, and 192. Okay, in the denominator you just have to write 400. Okay, so in the denominator you just have to write 400. Now in this question we wanted to find out 10 rational numbers, right? We wanted to find out 10 rational numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have seen that in some cases multiplying by 10 does not help. So in that case you have to multiply by 100. Now let's take another example. Suppose there are two rational numbers, minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. Again they are unlike fractions. Their denominator is not same. So what we will do, we will convert them into like fractions. Okay. Now again you can take the LCM and all that, but you can just act smarter also, and you can see that 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers. So we can simply multiply it by 3 and multiply this by 2, and you will be able to get like fractions, say minus 9 over 6 and 10 over 6. Now see, between minus 9 and 10 we wanted to find 10 rational numbers, right? So we have numbers from minus 8 till 9. So we can easily find 10 rational numbers. So let us take minus 8 only, then minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, 0, 2, 3, 4, 1 or 7. Okay, and in the denominator I just have to write 6. Okay, I just have to write 6. So this is a way where you can find rational numbers between two rational numbers. You can take more examples like this and you can try it out. So you can keep on trying by taking more examples, or you can take some questions from exercise 1.2 of class 8 NCERT book. So if you like our videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe your most favorite channel on YouTube, Math Vibes. Bye bye.